Hi guys, welcome back on board of the Crypto Cruise. It's me, Chris, and today we're going to talk about ADA, Cardano, what Cardano is all about, what makes it unique. We're going to talk some chart analysis, potential price target, where ADA is heading in the immediate short term. We're not only going to talk about Cardano, we're also going to mention Ethereum, where it's heading in the immediate short term. And today's show, we're going to start with the Bitcoin chart, as we always do. And if you've been following my channel so far, we've been near these markets. And yesterday, I've told you once we start hitting all-time highs, I'm actually anticipating a correction. That's exactly what we're experiencing at this very moment. So basically, from 126,000, we're dropping all the way to 121. And if you turn back some of the videos, especially the yesterday one, I think potentially we can even drop to further down to potentially 117, 118,000, and I'm anticipating a huge bounce. So potentially we'll consolidate between these prices, between 125 to 117 the next coming weeks, potentially this week and next one. And once we start coming back to this previous all-time high, I'm anticipating some of the altcoins to start outperforming Bitcoin and Ethereum. Let's see how this thing is going to play out, but this is something of my one of my best case scenarios that I'm actually anticipating for Bitcoin to do, and this whole altcoin market to do as well. So I have two best case scenario, as I've told you before. We just consolidate between in these prices, and November, December we're experiencing a blow off top, and potentially Bitcoin start hitting way higher prices. Or the other the other scenario I have is basically just consolidate between these prices, and a blow off top can occur next year, potentially February, March of next year. We have to establish one thing. As I always say, we're in a raging bull market. Corrections like this, they actually for buying, they don't usually last long, and nothing goes in a straight up line, guys. So basically from here, from 27th of September at price of around 108,000, we went to all-time high for BTC at a price of above 126. Of course, along the way we're gonna have corrections, but as I've said, they're healthy and they're actually for buying because the trend is on the upside. We have to establish one thing. The bottom of the bear market happened in November of 2022 at price of around 15,000. At the time of recording this video, Bitcoin is around 121,000. Actually, we hit all-time high. So, I mean, my personal opinion, there's no reason for you to panic. There's no reason for you to basically sell your coins. And I'm anticipating way higher prices for Bitcoin. Now, when it comes to Ethereum, I see nothing but bullish momentum as well. On the yearly chart, I see huge reverse head and shoulders. On the weekly chart, starting from 18th of March 2024, this huge ascending triangle pattern. And if we measure it from the bottom to the top of this ascending triangle, the price target should be above 6,600. And this is something that I'm actually anticipating for Ethereum to do in the next coming months, potentially November. If let's say the true speculation of the altcoin season happen and Ethereum start hitting a price of above 5,000, I can quickly see Ethereum start testing price of above 6,600. It can even happen in November, end of November, early December. I'm not going to be surprised. And final shake off and a blow off top by February, March. I'm not going to be surprised if Ethereum even goes to even $10,000. 5 digits for Ethereum is not completely out of the picture. This is something completely manageable, and this can potentially happen. Now, when it comes to Cardano ADA, there's a lot of bearish there's a lot of bearish sentiment. A lot of people downplaying Cardano because, I mean, pretty much from here, from September of 2021, we've been, of course, in a downtrend, but we have to look at the bigger picture. Once the true speculation of the altcoin season happen, I think ADA has the potential to outperform Bitcoin and Ethereum, both of them. Again, anything I say in this video, it is not a financial advice, it's for pure entertainment purposes. And before I do anything, do due diligence and make your own research, because as I've said, this is definitely not a financial advice. Now we just have to look at the database of what happened previously at the bull cycle of 2017 and at the bull cycle of 2020-2021. So basically from 2017, from 20th November Basically ADA was around 2 cents. In a matter of a month and a half, in January of 2018, ADA went $1.30. So that's around 60x, 60, 70x. The other bull cycle from COVID, so the bottom of the bear market happened in COVID of 2020 at price of below of 2 cents. So basically it was around 1 cent. We went all the way to $3 in August of 2021, around 300x. Am I saying, do I believe that ADA will go 300 or even 70x? No, but if we measure it from the bottom of the bear market here in October of 2023 at price of around 24 cents, is it possible for basically ADA go 40x, right, or 10x from here, because at the time of recording this video ADA is around 80 cents. Is it possible to go $8 or even $10? Absolutely not. I think that's absolutely possible, and that's actually probable in my personal opinion. Again, ADA can easily go to zero. ADA can be completely wiped out of the map. So that's why I always do diligence and make your own research. But what I'm actually seeing for ADA, what I'm seeing is just a bullish structure setting up high lows and high highs on the weekly chart. What I'd like to see for me to remain bullish for ADA is to basically go and test this resistance line, and that we've tested multiple times in the past, starting from April of 2019, here in June of 2019 again. We even tested it here in January of 2021. We've tested it at price of around 36 cents, and actually once we broke it, the true speculation of the altcoin season happened. So this is something that I'm actually anticipating. Basically, if we break above this $1 level, potentially go to $1.05 to 10 cents, take out this local top that we formed in December of 2024 at price of around $1.32. I mean, Cardano can absolutely fly. From $1.30 can absolutely explode to its previous all-time high price of around $3, and potentially go and test this resistance line that we've tested multiple times in the past, starting from January of 2018 at price of around $1.30, and then we tested it at the end of August 2021, its all-time high at price of around $3.10. And if something like that plays out, and basically by February, March of next year, ADA can go and test price of above $5. And the highly likelihood, since we've tested it multiple times in the past, we actually break above this resistance line, and potentially ADA can even double in price and go to $10. Again, 10x from here to $8 or $10, considering the fact what happened previously, the previous bull cycles of 2017 and the 2021. This is something manageable, and this is something that can be easily accomplishable. Again, ADA can easily go to zero, so always do diligence and make your own research, because as I've said, this is not a financial advice. Once again, guys, thank you all for tuning in. I really appreciate all support. If you haven't subscribed to my YouTube, please do it. It's for absolutely free. And if you want to subscribe to my Patreon and get my 2 books for absolutely free of how to become a sophisticated trader, that would be absolutely amazing. And with that subscription on Patreon, I'll give you one-on-one consultation of how to become a sophisticated trader. Basically, I'll teach you how to set up a trade, a long position, short position, and much more. Of course, exclusive content with the most undervalued, underappreciated coins, some of them 50, 100x potential, and much more. Once again, thank you all, and we'll see each other tomorrow. Goodbye.